Hello everyone, my name is J.Samiksha. Today I'll be presenting about the James Webb Telescope. Firstly, let's talk about telescopes in general. What are telescopes? A telescope is basically a device used to spot distant objects easily. The curved mirrors on a telescope help to collect focus from the night sky. There are two types of telescopes, reflecting telescope and refracting telescope. A reflecting telescope is basically when light bounces back using the mirrors on the telescope to observe an object. Some advantages of the reflecting telescope are that they allow all colors to be focused and mirrors in the telescope can be very large. A refracting telescope, on the other hand, is when lenses bend the light to observe an object. Advantages of the refracting telescope include that it is more easy to use and has a more stable optical quality and does not need any adjustment from the user. The difference between both the telescopes is that reflecting telescope uses mirrors and refracting telescope uses lenses. Let us now explore about the James Webb Telescope. The James Webb Telescope, otherwise known as JWST or Webb for short, is a reflecting telescope. It has a 6.5-meter long primary mirror, which makes it a large infrared telescope. The JWST is made up of 18 separate parts that expand and adapt to size after being launched. The mirrors are made of beryllium, which is extremely lightweight and has a gold coating that improves infrared light reflection. Some parts of the James Webb Telescope include the primary and secondary mirrors. The scientific instruments like NIR spec, which is a near infrared spectrography, and instruments like that, a stabilization flap, which helps stabilize the spacecraft, an antenna for communication, a spacecraft bus, which is the primary support element, a sunshade that protects the telescope from external sources of light and heat. How was the James Webb Telescope launched into space? The telescope was launched into space using an Ariane 5 rocket. The launch location and vehicle was a contribution of the European Space Agency. The crew members chanted "Go Webb Go" when the telescope took its first steps in orbit and when JWST's solar array deployed, confirming that James Webb not only has legs but it has power. Why is the James Webb Telescope so unique? The uniqueness of this telescope is its massive primary mirrors, which has the capability to detect light in the infrared region of the spectrum, allowing it to look back billions of years back in time and collect weak redshifted light from the beginning of the universe. It will help in research by being able to examine our own solar system. Its high sensitivity will allow it to identify and characterize comets and other icy things in the solar system's farthest reaches. What will the James Webb Telescope see? The telescope can go back in time and observe directly into stellar nurseries, the birthplaces of stars, and their planetary systems. The findings will provide light on how dust and gas clouds collapse to generate stars, as well as how planetary systems form around them. Where is the James Webb Telescope now? This is a website. It is a live website which shows where the James Webb Telescope is right now, and it shows additional information about the telescope. Thank you for watching this.